turning off to Highway 266, Nevada, heading west. Let's see, next gas is 58 miles. Dyer is 60 miles away. Bishop is almost 100. Not much traffic out here today. Well, I found some big lawn ornaments for sale. We're on the side of the road in Tonopah, Nevada. And I kind of like this buffalo. I think that'd be cool. Or look at the bighorn sheep. I like that one. Or the little burros. Yeah, I like the bighorn sheep. I wonder how much it is. Let's see. Well, there's the number. For sale, Tonopah, Nevada. Looks like there's a Wapiti, an elk, got a horse. Got a palomino, got a black one, you got a bear, got some soldiers. Yeah, I wonder how much they are.
I don't know.
I like that bighorn sheep.
I think the little donkeys are cute.
Yeah. I like this one.
I do too.
Pretty solid. Man, that'd be cool to have that in front of by the driveway, wouldn't it? Or these little ones. These are cute.
Aren't they?
They got them chained up so no one will borrow them. Do some plowing or something with them. That's cool. Oh, there's steel or something. See the front right there? There's a little bit of metal showing. There's some kind of steel. I think there's steel painted. Those are nice. Got a cougar there. Of course, we got the aliens. We got an alien here. Looks like he's smoking a doobie. Look at that. He's got a whole purse of it with the wacky tobacco, and he's got his doobie going on. And then you got this little guy. I was gonna say it was a Tasmanian devil. I'm not sure what that is.
I think he's something else.
Yeah. You got a cool soldier with paint on his face.
And a bear.
Yeah, the bear's pretty cool too. It's too bad I'm not wealthy, Kelly, because I'd buy some of these and give them as gifts to my friends, you know. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Give a big bear like that to somebody, you know, for their front yard or wherever.
Right.
Or a big buffalo for the ranch or something. This is the back side of Goldfield, Nevada, over by the old telegraph office. And that's my friend's RV camp right there. Goldfield Miners Camp RV. Not much going on here today. Wintertime. So just a block and a half from the main highway is this great little spot right here, the Goldfield Miners Camp. And this is a veteran owned and run business. And you can see all the spots for RVs, and also you can rent the assay office, historical assay office there. And they've got it all fixed up. It's very cute and clean. This is in Goldfield, Nevada. Yeah. My friend Steve and the other gentleman did a great job on restoring this property. And look how clean it is. It's a good spot. This is a great little place to stop if you have an RV coming off the highway, off US 95 between Las Vegas and Reno. Is the Downer Brothers Assay Office. And look at all these spots here for the RV hookups. And there's the twin bathrooms on this side and on the other side. And that is actually it's a bed and breakfast little place. You can what do you call that? You can rent it for the night. We're on the summit just outside of Goldfield, Nevada. It's over 6,000 feet in elevation. And here's a rather old Joshua tree, the biggest one that we could see, which is this one. There's some younger ones in the distance. That's where it had a flower bract. It has a very nice white flower in the spring. You can see there's some snow on the adjacent hillside. But like I said, we're above 6,000 feet where this is growing. You wouldn't think this desert is so high, but it is. The foliage on these is very, very stiff. They're like spikes. You can bend them a little bit, but not much. They're very stiff. Making the turn to Gold Point. This is Highway 774. What I find interesting about this corral, used for handling cattle, most likely, I guess you could handle some horses in here too, but definitely cattle. This is kind of an interesting corral used for handling beef cattle. And at first I thought these were just regular pipes, but if you notice real close here, they kind of have to go around in a circular pattern, and they all have rivets. And I'm trying to stick my finger under here to see if how they go through. Oh, it's just one piece that rivets on this front side, but they're using that for instead of wood or pipe. It seems to be pretty solid. That'd work. Look at all the tumbleweeds that piled up right by this corral. They just blew in there. Watch yourself, Kelly.
Yeah, yeah.
They're thorny. That's the last chance range. On the other side of that is California, and the White Mountains are behind those. We're not too far from Gold Point. Heading into Gold Point, you can see on the hill the big GP. I think the population of Gold Point is only 7 people year-round. Oh, I see the old Main Street straight ahead. Gold Point.
There's a stop sign. I think this is the main part.
This is the main downtown.
Yeah.
Main Street. Gonna head on over to Gold Street and 2nd Avenue. It kind of looks like some kind of a movie set, but it's not, it's real. Look at all the barrels. Watch those cholla cactuses, Kelly.
I'm watching them.
They'll jump out and bite you.
Yep, they will.
Kelly's wondering why there's all these peanut shells by the bar, the saloon. They must come out from the saloon. They probably dump all the peanut shells out here. So what do you know about Gold Point, Nevada, Kelly?
All I know is that a man hit a jackpot somewhere here in Nevada, and this is what he bought. And I think this is the area that he bought. Right in here, the saloon. Every once in a while, he opens it. They have parties.
Right.
And I guess a couple of these places he rents out to some of his guests.
How interesting.
Yeah.
So what town would you buy if you won the jackpot?
I don't know that I would buy an old ghost town.
Really?
Not me.
You would buy a ski chalet or something?
Well, not an old one.
Got quite a collection of old trucks and fire trucks parked around town. And there's a whole nother section over here, a little bit farther on. That's a lot of post office boxes though for 7 people living here. Look at this collection of all historical trucks, a tractor. We got a plow right there, and some of the older types of trucks. We're almost at 5,400 feet elevation. So I imagine there is some snow that comes down here. It probably doesn't last too long, but You can see some snow in the surrounding mountain peaks. Looks like there's a lot of party spots in this little town. Right next to Mitchell's Mercantile on Main Street is an establishment called The Turf. Looks like they have some outside seating. Great view in the distance. Look at all the thorns on this one. I thought these were saloons, but they're actually appear to be private residences. But they do have a great view of the desert from the porch. As you can see, look at all the Joshua trees spread out. A lot of wide open space. So we've got Kellie Zuniga, the curator of the Mineral County Museum in Mineral County, Nevada, up in Hawthorne. And we're down here in Esmeralda County today, here at Gold Point. What are some of the things that you found in your research about this little community of Gold Point, Nevada?
Well, one thing that kind of jumped out a lot was there was a couple that lived here. Her name was Ora Wiley, and I believe his name was Harry Wiley. And they did a lot to preserve this town, and she was the postmaster for many years out here, and they just basically protected it and kept it going. And they are both buried in Goldfield, Nevada.
Which is the next town over,
Yeah.
major town over.
Right.
What do you think, Kelly? This is a pretty snazzy truck. My truck's got 250,000 miles, and I need to find me a new truck. I could put a little work into this one. I wonder if they'll sell it to me. What do you think?
Maybe for the right price.
Look at this old fire truck here. This old federal truck, you can tell back in the day it was the top of the line. Look at all the chrome on it. And look on the side over here. It must be a hand-me-down, but it still says County of Esmeralda, Nevada. And you see back in the day how they must have really took care of this. It was probably top of the line. It must have cost them a lot of money for their community. And this might have been in some other town, probably a bigger town. But you know, you never know. I mean, it says U.S. Navy on the back. I have an inclination to think this might have come out of maybe Hawthorne, Nevada. Maybe they got a hold of it. It's hard to say.
It is.
Well, it looks like a great place to come in and have lunch or do a little socializing. There are a lot of places to sit. Some of the areas of the old town are kind of staged for like public events and tourism and so forth. But if you look a little bit farther out, you can see there's still some heavy equipment and mining of some type activity going on in the area. And there's still a few people out. We saw someone with a horse and some kids playing. There's some of the older structures up there on the hill. Passing 3rd Avenue. It's a nice Joshua tree by that home. like this drive out here, Kelly. It's very scenic with the Joshua trees and the open vistas. And best of all, there's no traffic whatsoever.
None.
Yeah. So if you're planning on coming out to Gold Point and checking it out, you don't have to worry about traffic or any kind of crowds or anything like you might run into Yosemite or someplace like that.
No, we definitely not going to do that.
Oh darn, I knew we should have gotten some gasoline while we had the chance to get some.
Well, we could use the walk anyway.
That's a lot of walking.